Okay, so it's me and 6 of my girlfriends, and we're in our junior year of college. It was time for us to find the perfect off-campus house. So we find this place online, and we're like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. This is the perfect place. This is a college paradise. Of course, we needed our parents' permission, so we had all of our parents come, and they walked in, and they looked at each other with complete disgust. They were like, this is actually where you want to live? And we just looked at them and we said, please, 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 please. We love this place. And we promised them that our grades would not suffer. And in fact, they would even get better. They reluctantly agreed and they said, fine, you can live in this house. Of course, we had to have a little bit of a celebratory party, a little bit of a housewarming. We texted all of our friends. Everybody came over, and at first, it was just super normal. Beer pong was going, music was playing, shots were flowing, we were getting a little tipsy. Then all of a sudden, we just kind of started to notice that more and more people were coming through the door that we just didn't really recognize, but we were like, whatever. So we just decided to spread the word. We were like, come on, come all, come to our parties, come to our house. And weekend after weekend, we noticed that the parties were just kind of getting a little bit crazier and a little bit crazier. So there's this one night, and I don't know what was going on. Maybe there was something in the drinks that we were not aware of. I don't know. Everyone just started to go completely nuts. I mean, every direction that we looked, there was just something more ridiculous happening than the next. We look over and there's just a group of hockey boys wrestling on the floor, fighting with each other. And there's a group around them chanting go, 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 go. We go into our bedrooms and there's essentially an orgy going on. People making out left and right. I go into the bathroom, use condoms on the floor of our bathroom. We're just thinking to ourselves this is kind of getting out of hand. Let's go outside. Let's really assess the situation. So we go outside, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we just look and we see this group of kids sitting on the carport right next to our house. And then suddenly it just collapses. All of these kids just fall through the roof of the carport. And we're just okay, we got to get everyone out of here. So we run into the house and we're like, get the hell out, get the hell out, get out of our house. People didn't even know we lived there. They obviously assumed that it was just a bunch of rowdy guys who lived there. They didn't even look at us. They just turned up the music and they just completely ignored us. And we're like, what are we supposed to do? So we said, you know what? There's only one thing that we can do. Picked up our phones and we called the cops on our own party. We said, 911, this is an emergency. We're calling because we're concerned citizens and we see that there's this crazy party going on and you guys should get here immediately and kick everybody out. And then we just hang up. We just hear woo, woo, woo. And we just said to ourselves, obviously we're not going to stay here and we're obviously not going to get in trouble for this. So we did what everybody else did, was we just ran. And then everyone's oh my God, the pigs, the fuzz. And everybody just starts running as fast as they can. And we just run too. And we just run right to our other friend's apartment. And we just sit there and we wait it out and we're it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We did the right thing. We're good. We're good. And then we decide to go back to the house. We sneakily creep back in and it's a complete shit show. Everything is a mess, but we're it's okay. We're alive. The house is not burnt to the ground. We go to bed. We wake up. We had a revelation. We're you know what? We don't have to stop having our parties, okay? This is the party house. But whenever it gets out of control, we're just going to call the cops. And it will be fine. We'll call the cops. We'll run away. And it'll be a little arrangement we have. And it'll be totally fine. So we just kept doing that for the next couple of weekends. We just would have these crazy parties. And then we would call the cops when we thought it was getting too out of hand. And then we would run and then we would come back and that was our system and it was great. Then one day, it's a Sunday. We're all really hungover. We're just hanging out on our couches and we hear a knock on the door. And we look outside and it's the cops. We kind of reluctantly open the door. We're pretty scared. We're thinking we're finally going to get caught. They know that this is our house. And we are confronted by a group of police officers who let us know that in the state where our college was, having more than 6 women living in one house was considered a brothel. Okay. So apparently it was one of these rules that just never got rectified. I don't know. But they informed us that because we were 7 girls living in the house, we were getting evicted. So we didn't get in trouble for the parties. We didn't get caught for anything like that, but we did get caught for basically having a prostitute house, I guess. So yeah, we had to move out of that house, and it was really sad to see it go. But apparently nobody's rented the house since. So I'm happy to say that our legacy lives on.